Alright, how's it going, guys? We're going to do a quick video on Tartaria topic. I forget who made the video, Absurd Land History, After School, Amazing Historical Photos. I don't think that was an ancient story, no. Archaic's got some good stuff on the timeline and the calendars and whatnot. He is an old book collector. He's got a lot of old books. Garbage. This guy, he's new. I just subscribed to him. I don't know. Who I want to thank, though? I forget who did the video. Bushwhacking History, no. Conspiracies Are Us, maybe. End Times Productions, no. Everything Inside Me, maybe. No. Funny Old World. Geomancy, he's new. He's got 22,000 subscribers already. Bricks or Energy, if you want to look into the discussion videos on that. Hidden Truth, no. John Levi, he's got a lot on Tartaria. Liberal Hive Mind, yeah, it's more news. Mind Unveiled, I don't think that's him. Hey, you want to know anything about the weather, and the earthquakes, and any of that crap? This guy is locked into all the sites. My lunch break does a lot of good work on Old World. Old World Exploration. Static in the Attic, he does some good channels. Strange History X. True Stream Media, they've got some out there content, and they do the research, diligent research, an actual verified what they talk about. Whispering Jack, he's another one. He's funny. I like this guy. He's got some good content. I don't know who exactly or what exact video it was. I don't want you guys to see all this because it would give away some of the stuff. That's a newer one. It's not him. Observation Lounge, maybe? Everything Inside Me? I don't know. I'm trying to think where I saw it. Yeah. Anatoly Fomenko, guy who takes the celestial events that happen every year, like the winter solstice, applies them to the history dates, and then works it backwards to realign all the dates from all the different calendars. They'll say it's crazy and it's just a theory, but you know, it makes more sense to do it that way than however the hell it's done. Trying to find this video. Maybe Ancient Historia? No. Land Bridge, yeah. That's garbage. And you know why it falls apart? Because the Eskimos have no other DNA whatsoever, and you don't find Eskimo DNA anywhere else in the world. Maybe within the States or Canada a little bit because it's more modern times, but no DNA. But yet Native Americans have Mongol DNA, Eastern Asia, Tartar DNA. All right. So anyway, his video was on basically Tartaria and how to search and some of the resources that were available, such as, well, I use American Antiquarian. They do have a general catalog search. You can do keywords like he was suggesting and put them in quotations. What is this? American Antiquarian. Then we have archive.org, and this is where we did the Tartaria search. blah, blah, blah. And when he talks about having to go through hours and hours and hours, and this is what was in the Pittsburgh library. I like to see the old books, 1788, 1766, 67. So these popped up because they all have the word tartar in them. All right. And what you get is, well, that one didn't. That's for something else. Travels through the interior parts of North America, blah, blah, blah. This is Carver. The Jonathan Carver, 1710, 1780. Published sometime after that, I believe, 1781. Okay. Fold out maps or damaged areas may not be eligible, blah, blah, blah. But they do offer all this. Now, it mentions the Tartars, talking about how they remind them, a lot of their words are similar, a lot of the Native American words are similar to the Tartars and Chinese. They have similar styles, the way they do their hair and a little tuft on top. This is the specific tribe. This tribe he met with two separate tribes. They made their mark on the Great Cave. That's all in this book. If you want to search it, it's on archive.org. The one chieftain's mark was a snake. The other guy's mark was some type of crab-looking thing. And I did find some photos, but I'd have to search for them again, and I don't believe they're on here. Anyway, it just basically talks about his theory that, hey, if the Tartars fled war in China with the Chinese or whatever, they had boats. It's easy to go to an island to end up over in Alaska or in California. It's easy to end up on the other coast. Not hard at all to navigate the world, even for these guys back then. Then it goes on to where there's another gentleman who has the same theories about not necessarily a land bridge, but Tartarians being here. And then he goes on to talk about how the people don't seem like they fit in the place they live, because the buildings, they don't have they live, and I guess that's why they would call them savages or whatever, you know, they're all savages, they're all this. Well, if a great cataclysm happened, like there is in another book from Americus, who was traveled along with Columbus, and who America's named after, has stories of coming back 20 years later and seeing nothing but devastation, liquefaction, mud floods. And he also drew pictures of the fauna and natives and the buildings and whatnot, you know, like cities, you know. So our history is definitely tampered with. But yeah, this is his tour across North America. I don't think he goes too far west, but he does mention a lot of stuff out west. He was given 100 miles by 120 miles square off some river. It's all in here for hunting and whatever. That was given to the British by the natives. We have Jews in America. Probabilities that Americans are of that race, like the natives. And I've also seen another book on that Israelites, which would be Jews, but you never know. I think everybody was here already. I think we've already had a mass migration, world civilization, and it was wiped out. And what we get is remnants. Anyhow, American Antiquarian, you just do an advanced search. This is just their digital archive. They have 10 times the amount not on the digital archive. You actually have to go there and search keyword, exact, subject, name, language, blah, 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 blah. All right, they have it in sections, artistic, you know. I love how these 1859. It's a rendering. Of course it has to be, because he died before the building was built. So same with this guy. He's dead too, before they built the building. You know. So it's a render. It's a chromiograph, blah, blah, blah. Somewhere in here it says rendering. Somewhere. Maybe on this one. Front elevation engraving expressing the beauty of Greek architecture spread throughout the country. Blah, 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 blah. In 1833, was it there? Modern Builder's Guide, New York. Who knows? I could have swore He mainly designed hospitals and insane asylums, you know. He's best known for his writings, city and suburban architecture. So was he a writer, was he a builder, or just an architect, a painter, drawer? But I could have swore this did say rendering. Maybe perspective view, there we go. So that's not it, it's just perspective, you know. Anyway, it's just a joke. Alright, now here we are at David Rumsey. If you want to find real content, you got to go to book collectors. You got to go to book associations. The people that are filtering the timeline and destroying our history are these websites. You know, I mean, yeah, Boston Public Library. They have more in their collection than they'll ever show you. All these places do. So, why not buy the book? Why not go to a place like this? You know? And then, what I like to... So I searched Americus, which technically that's Latin for Amerigus Vespucci, whatever his name is. Here we go. We got a photo of 1671. All right. I don't know how his name is attached to it. Arnoldus Montanus 1616. The date of this photo is 1671. We have Americus Vespucius found a convenient haven. So it's a story of him with sea spiders and horrible dragons. Game of Thrones. Got the Game of Thrones kicking. America, man. We had dragons. We had these weird sea spiders. Oh, that's what the mark of the one chieftain looks like. It looks like this squid-looking thing, crab-looking thing. It's almost identical to that. Like the other guy's was a snake. Two-tailed snake. I can't just have one. It's got to have two. Somebody banded around the tree, it looks like, to repair it. Put bands around it, maybe. Hold it together. Draco. I don't want to say that out loud. It might be some kind of crazy spell, but that looks freakishly odd. The descriptions in the book actually say they look like a type of lizard, but with bat-type wings on it. Yeah, like that, but with bat-type wings on it. They weren't as big, because I believe they were domesticated and slowly got smaller before they were all killed off. Who knows? Who really knows? Okay, this is Americus Vespucius rowing ashore with a boat. Well, I'd like to know how he did that in 1671 when it was 1492. This guy must be old as shit. Oldest guy in the world. Dragons, which had sharp head, round fiery eyes, and wide mouths, wings not unlike a bat's. End quote. All right. That's their description. Is he lying? I mean, what? I don't know. You be the judge. But, yeah, and here we go. Is this supposed to be him? Portrait. See, a portrait of Americus Vespucius, 1671. I believe he was an Italian explorer. There he is with the dragons around him, you know. You could search him. I don't know why the hell that date. I mean, they honor him a few hundred years later. Or maybe the books were rewritten, redone, recopied. That was done a lot throughout the history. And we got 1887. I have no idea why this comes up. Oh, because of the town Americus. Hey, would you like to live in a square grid called Americus? We have lots for sale. We have a public square in the middle and a park next to a park. You know, let's not split this up or anything. Let's just, oh, we got a public school. We took those lots. Already gridded out, ready to go, plotted out. Same in Scottsville. Hey, Pittsburgh, Tipton, Mitchell County, Tipton something. 600 feet to an inch. It's the scale. Yeah, I have no idea where this is. Buffalo, south corner, southwest corner, 2380, yeah, whatever. Plat map books, okay. Anyway, I don't know why. Oh, that's why it came up. Alright. This is for later, for later, for later. Let's get back to, okay, so David Rumsey map collection. I'm gonna have to give them credit down in the video link. Anything before 1929 doesn't have copyright on it, so we're good. We're good. And this is for entertainment purposes only anyway. I'm not have to make no money or print none of these prints. Oh, I was looking at some stuff here. This is unimportant. Guyana. There's some drawings of Guyana from the actually the 1608, I believe. But man, things haven't changed much in Guyana at all. All right. So, Old Florida Bookstore. JH Booksellers. I just look for stuff near me. I live in Florida, so I just wanted to find something closer to me. I don't want to sign up. Photos. I mean, a lot of these places don't have their collections online, but some of them do. Old Florida Bookshop, like we have $400. 2 books with 115 engravings inside of it. It's crazy. That steamship. I don't know where or what date it's all faded out. It's a Gazetgen in America with a K. I'm thinking this is German or something. But basically they just give you they're just showing you the overall condition of the book. $400, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea if I'd want to spend that on a book, but anyway, it's gonna have photos in it that 99.999% of the world will never see. Nobody will ever see them. So probably only in this book. And Views in America, drawn to pictures on the site itself. So this guy sat there, drew these pictures, whether it was from a balloon or whatever, who knows. Some of those are aerials. And then we got into 1915 Madison Square Gardens, which, you know, I believe these are just a set of photos, but I want to say one of them's been altered because I've messed with a lot of this stuff. Which one was it? I don't know, but one of them's been altered. Alright, then we have Book Sale Finder. Another website. Find thousands of books. I mean, look at all the garbage everywhere that you could search through, find something, search by location. This is all Florida, it looks like. They do have a book club every year, giant book fair. Antiquarian one every year. Abaa. So they have a lot of interesting stuff too. A lot of books, a lot of pamphlets. You know, a bunch of new acquisitions. They do have a ton of stuff. Which here's a 1930s expositions. I mean, it's a reprint. Reprinted in, I believe when you look at it, it was in the 70s or something when this book is printed. But it has 1930s exposition photos in there for $15. They do deliver. But are these exposition photos available online through the LOC or through archive.org? Probably not. They don't have everything. Not to mention, think about this. Every city burnt down in a great fire across the U.S. All the cities burnt down. Earthquakes, whatever. Everything was destroyed. They lost so much content. Yeah. So yeah, they don't have everything. Like 1940 New York. Here we go. Those high-tech buildings they got. Horticultural exhibit. Some World's Fair from the 1940s. To this 1940s look and design, bring in the 50s retro style, futuristic look. Who knows? Who knows? All right, we got firstedition.com. U.S. politics, travel and exploration. You can cross-reference some of these, like the 1930 Antarctica expedition, you know, the submarine in the 30s. Or not Antarctica, North Pole. Going under the ice shelf. I went through some of them and just looked. You know, everything's for sale on here. They do give estimates if you do own old books and would like a quote. Voyage of the HMS Pandora. This has nothing to do with Tartaria. This is just simple searches and stuff. Which I didn't know. This ship was commissioned to go find the Bounty. Mutiny on the Bounty. Everybody's probably heard of that story or seen that movie. They were dispatched to arrest the mutineers. It'd be an interesting read. $500. What was the cost? $500. Damn, I don't know what year it's from, but 1915. So, yeah, 1790 to 91 was dispatched to arrest blah blah blah. So was this rewritten and reworked? Probably, because they're giving credit to, this is the narrative Captain Edward blah 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 and blah 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 blah, with introduction and notes by this guy. So yeah, it was rewritten from his original logs, which I'd prefer the original. There we go. Just Ohio. A lot of stuff in here. If you like history, you like the old world. If you could read Spanish, French, German, a lot more info out there than there is in English. Way more, because you know, English, even though it's spoken in England and Europe, it seems to they were lazy at writing shit down. Anyway. Alright, Madison Square Garden today. Big difference, huh? Wow. Yeah, huge difference. More Madison Square Garden. Crater in Madagascar. My watch history. And just some image from somebody's video. But yeah, I suggest if you want old books, search antique books, old books on Google, bookstore near me. See if they have a website. Look on the website, because you know, then you can find all sorts of stuff. Let's see. I guess I could type in the word and see what happens. Just type in tartar. See what we get. Nothing. Do I have to put it in exclamation points or quotes? Nothing. Anywho. Let's see. Oh. America's Times Recorder. Newspaper. Oh, $350. Wow. Anyhow, I suggest instead of using the LOC, Library of Congress, which is what that is, and some of these other sites like Internet Archives, which is LOC's linked in here somewhere, I'm sure. But you know, if you think they're censoring this and controlling the narrative, what makes you think they're going to give you anything? Well, we do find some, but I suggest old books. Buying old books, going to your local bookstore, finding these, and then uploading them. This way, the hard copy is always saved, and it's not saved in some damn library that's going to burn down 10 years from now, because that's how the narratives work. It'll be burnt down on the next reset, so we can rewrite all the info. That's my belief anyway, my opinion. Alright, I have to find something really quick. There we go. Alright, now to copy this. Alright. So anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to say, instead of searching through governmental sites and museums and whatnot, why not search private collections? There's millions of books online. Like Amazon, for instance, you could just search and you're going to get Amazon results. People are selling these books all over the world, man. The exhibition book I want here in Florida is about an hour drive from me to the bookstore, whatever. I'm not going to pay for the shipping. It's way too much, but it's $90 for a World Expo book from the 19 something, I don't know, early 1900s. 100 and something photos. No construction photos in any of the books I own for some reason. None at all. There's one of some scaffolding, but it looks like they're painting or washing the building. Anyhow, alright. Well, thanks for watching. Enjoy. Subscribe. Thanks.